Hey, what's good, y'all? Top of the morning, man. Yeah, so look, let's touch on this real quick. I know that the majority of people who are familiar with hip hop follow hip hop, you know what I mean, and you know, entertainment and this gang culture stuff has heard about the situation with the federal indictment against the Crip leader Big U. And I was watching this channel, man, and I don't know the exact name, but I shared this video um on a public post. Okay, so if you go and check my public post, you can see, the indictment of Big U, the entire thing. This guy is like reading it from beginning to end. I didn't even get to half of the indictment, right? And I saw a part. I noticed the part where he was reading about Adrien Broner, in Big U's indictment, and it's referencing to AB back in 2019 being over in Cali, not checking in and having fixed dice and getting like I don't know how many NBA players, like former NBA players, current NBA players, for a total of around or about 6 million, almost $7 million, man. You know what I'm saying? In a fixed dice game. Yeah, it's all in the report, man. Y'all go check it out, bro. Don't take my word for nothing. I'm telling you what the dude just read in the report. It's the actual report. I don't know how the hell I don't know how that works, bro. I don't get that deep into people's charges and shit. I didn't even know that shit. I didn't know it was like public information. You know what I'm saying? Because it's still like an open case. You know what I mean? I didn't know that type of information was made, public for just anybody to view that shit. I don't know how that go. I'm not going to get into that. I just know that shit is legit. You know what I'm saying? And it's bothersome to me, bro, because it's like, damn, yo, like, damn, yo, I mean, is anything a secret anymore? You know what I'm saying? What is anything kept private? I mean, I don't know what the hell's going on, bro. I didn't know that information. I don't know though, because I've never been in the feds. I've been in state prison, and the fed shit is totally different. So I don't know. People who are more familiar with that, get in the comment section and let me know if that's a normal thing. Is that a norm for somebody to have an open case and have a federal indictment and all that goddamn information and indictment paperwork is right there for somebody to, you know what I'm saying? You can just survey that shit. Just whoever, I guess. I don't know, bro. But with that being said, it said that it was told what was going on, what AB was doing. And it got back to Big U. And Big U sent some Crips to press and rough up AB. This is what it's saying in the indictment. I never heard nothing about this. This is 2019, the year that he fought Manny Pacquiao. And he fought Manny Pacquiao like around the January the 19th, between the 18th and the 20th or something like that. So this had to be after the Manny Pacquiao fight. Now what the fuck is AB over there in Cali shooting dice for, bro? You just got paid off the Manny Pacquiao fight. You at least got a couple million off of that. I know, at least. You know what I'm saying? And that's after his losses. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, yeah, you do got to pay a couple of people off and things of that nature. But I don't know, man. Maybe just bad habits or whatever. But long story short, the NBA players end up getting taxed from Big U $100,000 each to get their bread back from AB. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think AB was hurt. You know what I'm saying? They said something about, he sent Crips to rough him up, you know what I'm saying, to press him. But they didn't say nothing about him being hurt. If if they did rough him up, it wasn't nothing to the point of where, you know what I mean, I guess, he had to go to the hospital or he needed medical treatment or nothing like that. So I'm pretty sure, when you got all these dudes surrounding you, bro. It don't matter how good you can fight, bro. These dudes got weapon guns and shit. And it's way more of them than it is of you. You know what I'm saying? You're not a one-man army out here, you know what I'm saying? So if you wise, you know what I'm saying? You know you in a compromise, you compromise. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They got you with your pants down, you feel me? You have to be wise in that moment. You know what I'm saying? I mean, some people want to try to go hard and get killed. That's on them, you know, cool, whatever. I mean, you know, more power to them and however they carry shit and all of that. You know, in a situation like that, I'm going to try to get out of the situation. Now, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I want somebody to start putting their hands on me and stuff like that. I can't say, I don't know how I react to something like that. I'm probably going to die that day, you know, because that's going to be kind of difficult for me to handle. You know, somebody being in my face, talking shit to me, telling me you should do this, you do that. And, you know, I see all these niggas. That's one thing. But once somebody put their hands on me, bro, or do, you know what I mean? Try to physically harm me, bro, I'm probably going to die, bro. That's just, I don't know. Cause I don't know how to, I don't know how to handle like letting somebody like physically hit me, or like, you know, somebody want to smack you. You're like, every seeing dudes get smacked. Bro, yeah, man, you might as well just go ahead and kill me, bro, because that ain't, nah, bro. And so, you know, I guess it all depend on the individual, but my whole thing is, why the hell, bro, Agent Broner could have got murdered, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these so-called athletes that want to intertwine themselves, and rappers too, with this street and gang lifestyle, bro. Same way with Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? Him being over there with what's his name? The damn shit. The one that everybody, so the dude, the Texas dude, you know what I'm saying, that's promoting him. God damn it. Brain fart, y'all. Brain fart. It'll come to me in a second. You know who I'm talking about. The powerful nigga that own Rap a Lot out of Houston, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, brain fart, you know, it's early in the morning. You know, he over there with them, you know, you got bodies popping up every time you turn around, right? Y'all, look, you had the Quavo shit. Not Quavo, but the Takeoff shit, right? Ain't nothing happened behind that. Somebody took the rap for that, allegedly. It's other people behind that shit, man. The same way, yo, it's like a criminal. It's like a criminal enterprise type of thing. You know what I'm saying? They saying this shit is mafia-like is what they comparing this Big U shit to. You know what I'm saying? His organization. You know what I'm saying? And you know the feds, they don't fuck with you unless they got some concrete evidence, bro. And I'm pretty sure they got some witnesses too. But back to Jay Prince, that's his name. Okay. So Jay Prince, you know, it's been some stuff surrounding him too. You know, and like I said, after the Takeoff thing, then you got this dude named Duke the Jeweler. You know, he get unalived after a dice game and things of that nature. You know, and it's two people whose name keep coming up and popping up in shit. And so I wouldn't be surprised if the feds don't end up indicting them on some shit. Yeah. Jay Prince Sr. and his son and shit. I wouldn't be surprised, bro. Like seriously. And if they don't ever get indicted, because the same way with the Nipsey shit, it was like it was obvious that Big U had something to do with it. And I'm like, man, if dudes like me can figure shit like that out, and I don't even know these guys, you know damn well the feds can't. You know what I'm saying? So it seemed like a similar situation with the shit that was going on in Texas, bro. And if they don't get indicted over some shit that's so obvious, if they don't get, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like, what do you call it? What do they call it? Like, when they don't arrest you. What they call it? What the fuck do they call it when they put the handcuffs on you, but you're not being arrested? It's some fancy word they call that shit. I can't think of it right now. But at least question the guy, bring him in for questioning. Something just don't. It ain't. I feel like when you do obvious shit, everybody can see it, and the police don't do nothing about it. It make me think you're working with the police. I don't give a fuck, bro, because it don't make no sense, bro. This shit don't make no sense. people that's supposed to be in charge and it's supposed to keep these guys safe, they getting unalived around, bro. After they check in. I'm talking about the Texas part now. I'm talking about the shit in Texas. After they check in. They supposed to be safe. You see what I'm saying? And then dudes acting all crazy, like dumbfounded, like they don't know what the fuck happened. You know, Bootsy and yeah, I'm just saying, bro. It's a pattern. It's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And so that's basically what a RICO is, a pattern of illegal shit to make money, a pattern of illegal shit that they consider a criminal organization to do or take part in for financial gain. Okay? Extortion, racketeering is all of it. You see what I'm saying? Extortion, murder, bribery, just all types of different shit. Crazy criminal-minded shit, what they would consider criminal-minded, you know what I'm saying? But it's basically what it is, and it all is considered RICO. You know what I'm saying? All of that is intertwined into what they call RICO. You know what I mean? All those different things that criminal organizations do to people and victims, kidnapping, all of that type of shit to obtain money. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see how what's going on in Houston is any different than what is going on in fucking LA. You know what I mean? Except for maybe, you know, that rolling 60s moniker, that you know what I'm saying? Because that everybody, you know what I'm saying? That's a big name. Rolling 60s is a big Crip name. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the only difference as far as the gang name being mentioned. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying, on such a high scale, you know what I mean? Because if you notice the stuff that happened with Takeoff and the dude Duke the Jeweler in Houston, it wasn't a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of like sets or gang names being named. You feel me? It wasn't like it was a blood behind it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? It was just a J Prince thing. You know what I mean? Whether it be his son who approved the check-in or whether it was the father. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? All I know is dudes check in, they go around these dudes, they start gambling, and people get unalive. That's the fuck I know, and I know that ain't nobody went to fucking jail for it. Except for like, I think one guy they locked up for it or something like that. That might have had something to do with the shooting or whatever, but like I say, man, it's other people behind it. And when they start threatening dudes with these goddamn football numbers, they gonna fold the majority of them. And the same like with Big U. This is why it ain't always good to be feared, man. You know what I'm saying? To the point, it's good to be feared in a respectable way. It's not good to be feared in a point of where people fear for their fucking life when they see you or because they know that you're around. They don't know what the fuck might happen. You know what I'm saying? You might be bugging today. You might, you know what I'm saying? Just feel like being on your gorilla shit today. You know what I'm saying? That anybody could be the victim. You don't want that type of reputation because people will tell on your ass. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they'll tell on your ass. After a while, I mean, people will be scared for a little bit. After a while, yeah. They're going to tell on your ass. And I'm telling you, those feds, usually when they got witnesses, you not going to know who them witnesses is to your ass. Unless you got witnesses watching witnesses. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, bro, you shit. You've been already been sentenced, you know what I'm saying? Got your time and all that shit before you find out who them damn witnesses is. So, you know, and make sure that they dot all their I's and cross all their T's, man, when they come for you. You know what I'm saying? It's just, hey, you know, but yeah, man, I just found that ironic, man. You know what I'm saying? The way these guys, these boxers and these entertainers want to surround themselves with criminals and gang members, bro. This shit just don't make sense to me, bro. You did all of that shit to get out of the hood or get out of the situation that you were in. Why go back to it? You know what I'm saying? Why take the chance of something bad happening to you, man? You know what I'm saying? And another thing, they probably couldn't do too much to AB because it might have been, you know what I'm saying? There's probably too many witnesses or whatever, you know what I'm saying? AB is a big name. So, you know, something happened to him over there, man. You know, he come up missing or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, Big U and those, that would be a lot of heat on them, yo. You know what I'm saying? So they would definitely have to move strategically when, and AB's not a gang member, you know what I'm saying? So like I say, he's a civilian. You would have to move very strategically because, yeah, the LAPD and the feds would be all over some shit like that high profile shit. It's not the same as Nipsey because Nipsey was a gang member. Regardless of how people want to look at it, he signed up for that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was sad. Yeah, it was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Nipsey signed up for that, and that's what he represented, bro. That's just what it is to it. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be honest. In my humble opinion, I believe that if Nipsey Hussle wasn't a Crip, he wouldn't be Nipsey Hussle. He wouldn't have been Nipsey Hussle. He wouldn't have had even the success that he had up until his death. I don't think we would have known Nipsey Hussle as Nipsey Hussle because the gang got you. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You couldn't be just no regular Joe Blow out of Cali and then be a Nipsey Hussle. You would have to be intertwined with some type of gang to be that. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no Nipsey Hussle without, you know, that Crip shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, that's just like what it's about. You know what I mean? I mean, it is what it is. Sadly, what protected him to get to the status that he was is the same thing that unalived him. Crazy, ain't it? Because he definitely, you know what I'm saying, you definitely got protection. If you a gang member and you an entertainer or a rapper, you're going to be looking out for your gang, so they're going to be protecting their money. You their money. You know what I'm saying? But if they ain't making no money off of you, no more Big U. You know what I'm saying? They ain't making no money off of you. And I believe it's a couple diss songs that it's a couple of, it was a song that I heard called You Ain't Dead. You ain't something. You ain't never had an actress on the floor. You ain't never front line of war, nigga. You ain't dead. I'm like, oh, hold the fuck up, yo. Is he? You nigga, you ain't dead. None of this. I'm like, hold up now. Is he talking about Big U? Or is he talking about just any you in particular? Because that seemed pretty obvious to me. You know what I'm saying? So, and you know, I think that had a lot to do with what set it off. You know, Nipsey probably getting tired of being extorted, you know what I'm saying? And making that diss song, you know, and hey, I mean, I guess it's just the way the cookie crumble. But yeah, man, get in the comment section and tell me how y'all feel about AB getting pressed by the Crips, you know, and Big U, you know what I'm saying, and getting extorted and shit like that, bro. You know what I mean? You know, I don't know if I can necessarily say extorted, but it was extorted because you take by force. If you take by force, that's extortion. So, I mean, hey, you know, it is what it is at the end of the day. Black Dr. Phil, I'm out, man.